Through 2 games, again, I acknowledge it's unfair. I don't see anything that makes me think this guy's going to be the quarterback of the future. That's how I see it.
Hopefully next week goes better for him, but he was not even close to good enough yesterday. Easily could have had 3 or 4 interceptions, and I think we would be talking much differently about him right now.
Voice another week, another heartbreak for the Cleveland Browns. After a disappointing loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the pressure on Cleveland's quarterback situation has never been higher. Fans are voicing their frustrations. Analysts are weighing in. And now the question on everyone's mind is Dillon Gabriel really the answer? Week after week, Gabriel's performance has been under scrutiny, and his struggles are raising serious doubts about his ability to lead this team. But with Cleveland's playoff hopes hanging in the balance, the franchise is being forced to ask the hard questions. Is Dillon Gabriel the future of the Browns, or is it time to make a move? The rumblings have started, and the pressure is mounting on head coach Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, I think just the big focus for us, Mary Kay, is we have to be better in all areas, players, coaches, you name it. Obviously, Dillon is in his second start. Some good things to build off of. He's learning, just like all young players.
Despite the mounting pressure, Stefanski remains unwavering in his support of Dillon Gabriel. In a recent press conference, he emphasized that his focus is on Gabriel's development, stating that the young quarterback is still learning and will continue to improve over time. Stefanski refrained from placing any blame on Gabriel, reinforcing his belief that patience is key for a player at this stage in his career. However, this stance isn't resonating well with fans or analysts. And as the losses pile up, the pressure on Stefanski to make a change only intensifies. While all of this going on, players are frustrated by the offense and the scheme of play Stefanski is playing. Myles Garrett is speaking out against head coach Kevin Stefanski, expressing frustration over the team's repeated losses and what he calls Stefanski's negligence in not having Shedeur Sanders on the roster. Garrett, visibly upset, criticized the offensive play calling, especially with Dillon Gabriel at quarterback. He mentioned how draining it is to lose in the same way over and over. With tensions rising, many are wondering if Stefanski's time with the Browns is coming to an end.
No, the script's pretty much the same. If you want to, stop us to the D-line front, they've got in chunk formation. They chipped, he got the ball out, as quick as possible. And, there weren't a lot of situations in which, even if I was running.
Myles Garrett further elaborated on his frustration, pointing out that the Browns keep losing to teams in exactly the same fashion with no adjustments or improvements being made. He emphasized how the defensive line continuously shuts them down, leaving their quarterback helpless. Garrett noted that Dillon Gabriel seemed to throw passes based on assumptions rather than awareness, expecting receivers to be in spots they never reached. His comments were seen as a subtle jab at both Gabriel's execution and Stefanski's offensive strategy. With visible tension building inside the locker room, it's becoming clear that if Stefanski can't regain control, his tenure may soon end.
In the defense deep.
This is who Kevin wanted, though. That's the thing. This is Kevin's guy. I get so frustrated watching it because, a lot of times we feel like, they're trying to stick a square peg into a round hole and all this stuff.
Myles Garrett's frustration seems justified, as Dillon Gabriel never truly settled into the game. As the match wore on, his performance began to deteriorate. His accuracy slipped, and throws that were once on target started drifting off course. While he did manage to throw 2 touchdowns in the first half, when it came time to seal the win, Gabriel couldn't step up. His struggles with size and positioning on the field became more apparent as the pressure mounted, making it increasingly difficult for him to lead the Browns to a successful finish. Now, all eyes are on Stefanski, with many questioning why Dillon Gabriel is failing to lead the team, especially since he was Stefanski's choice as the starting quarterback. The concern is legitimate given that Gabriel received the majority of the reps, while Shedeur Sanders was relegated to the second and third teams. Browns insiders are growing increasingly frustrated as the current game plan seems ineffective, with the team struggling to even pose a threat to their opponents. There's a rising sense that Stefanski's decisions are failing to deliver. Results on the field.
Look at this and say, Shedeur about to come in here and fill up for 300. If he do, they're going to put the Browns on TV every week. because it would be that impressive. But by the way, the most impressive I've seen with the Cleveland Browns offense has been the game Shedeur played against the Panthers.
Despite all the support for Shedeur Sanders and the mounting doubts surrounding Dillon Gabriel, Kevin Stefanski remains resolute in his belief that Gabriel is the key to turning the Browns' season around. Stefanski has continuously stressed the importance of development and patience, insisting that Gabriel, as a young quarterback, will improve with time and experience. He is unwavering in his confidence that Gabriel can eventually lead the team to success. However, as much as Stefanski defends his decision, his stance is only widening the divide within the team and the fan base.